Hello. Okay, there we go. All right. NASDAQ is middle Bollinger Band time. Tesla's on the squirrely up and up. Nvidia floating around up here. So check out the global watch list. Why are all of these up here like this? Maybe it's easier for them to. Whoops. Alex AAXN. Nope. Oh, that was weird. Oh, okay. Now we're back to that IPHI. Let's see, that was 420. So no longer a stock. NK. Also basically no longer a stock. All right. Hi, James. You know what? What can I help you with? No. What's up, Ted? Because of the girl? Do you see her at different times during the day? Or just in the morning? Yeah, in the other services. It's only second grade. What grade is she in? Mm. Why do you have to play near her? Why don't you play somewhere else? She's gonna find me. Tell the teacher. Why is that so hard for you guys? You have to learn to deal with people that you don't like. Okay? What? You. She's trying to get from the tree. She's trying to get from the tree. She was holding my thighs. Tell a teacher. That's what they're there for. James, I'm trying to get it through your head to tell the teacher. That's what I'm trying to do. Ethan, you want to escort him this morning and check on this little girl and tell the teacher if he won't? Okay. All right. Hi, Ted. So I gotta do a little bit of parenting this morning. You okay, James? Your brother's gonna escort you this morning. Okay. All right. Just tell her to leave you alone. Have you ever told her that before? Yeah. Say, hey, you know what? You're bugging me. You need to go away. You can say that. Don't be mean. Don't yell. Be stern. Okay. Yes. Do you want it to be? It's gonna hurt your head. Put the plastic thing. Maybe actually it fits you because you're young. It can be. Do you want that to be a crazy hat? Hey Ted, my kids inundated my office. I don't even know what the market's doing today. Okay, ready to go biking? Oh, that's cool. Where you at today? Do you live in Florida? Yeah, it is Florida. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, so you're a little later there. It's like 6:30 over here. Surprised my kids are awake. Yeah, they're awake. Okie dokie dokie. What's going on here? Urban JD. Yeah, I should go biking too. We had some kids in the neighborhood yesterday start a front yard on fire across the street from my house. I had to go deal with that. That was fun. But I found everybody's parents and we had conversations and it worked out. So that's what I did last night. Is there a reason everything on my screen is blurry to you? I don't think so. My preview looks pretty good. Should still be 1080p or 720p. I forget what it is right now. I had to reset this computer, so 1080. Should be 1080. Should be good. It's just kind of small. Oh, yeah, sometimes I've noticed that maybe it's a YouTube thing, but sometimes the videos get crisp after a while, but we've been on here for a minute, so you think it would clean itself up. You can try the settings and then change resolutions. Maybe it'll force it into something better. Oh, why do you run at 5? Because you're not home that often? That's a little low. Do you live actually in the swamp? Because you get some Starlink internet, they run at 100 megs. Oh, you do? That's funny. Cellh is looking great here, man. I'm gonna play with a Cellh trade. There we go. Did you guys get hit by that? Didn't a hurricane blow through there? I don't have the news anymore, so I kind of miss just watching the news. I gotta be honest. Yeah, it's okay. If that's what you want to wear for Silly Hat Day. And then, hey, you gotta come up with a silly excuse for what it is. Some kids will know what it is, some kids won't. Do you know what it is? Huh? It's for washing your baseball cap. It's for putting it in the dishwasher, but come up with something silly for what it's for. All right, so I think Cellh. So if we bust through 100, I think we'll be up for some more. Hmm. Oh, that's 490 days? Yeah, that's not going to work. January 2022. Oh, my buddy EXPI. Oh, I should buy me some of this. Let's go check out the volume signature here. I don't think any pocket pivots. Pretty small volume for the most part. Had a great breakout right there. Looks like it's holding support at about the 50. We're not too far from that. That's a pretty good candidate. This has been on a pretty major uptrend for a while now. Check out what's going on with the actionable list. Oh, Dox is up 6% today. Jeez, I sold that too early yesterday. Hey, you never know when they're going to pop. Doc's going pretty strong here. It's not a bad spot. Biotricity. Not sure what that is. Doximity shares are trading lower on continued post-IPO volatility. Wow, that's the weirdest sentence. It says nothing outside of crypto. LAC's been on a tear here. There's a giant cup and handle on BYDDF. This is Boyd Electric Cars out of China. Doing pretty good. It's like support at the 50-day right there. And this morning we just got one pop so far. What's down today? REMX is down today. Looks like some sideways action. Restoration Hardware failing to break out. AMD is broken out, but not elevating yet. Maybe actually this is a full-flown 20% move up. So that's not that would just be another base if that goes on to form that, which it looks like it is. Microsoft, Apple right now is in a little bit of a downtrend after losing a lawsuit, which is going to suck up some of their billions they make every second. NVIDIA with some volume to the downside, still well above the 50. And nothing dying, but nothing rocking either. Net, which is Cloudflare. This is a great stock. Absolutely phenomenal stock. CRM, Square. In a larger base, not quite ready yet. THRM, Uber. No, undercutting recent lows, not really ready for pretty much anything yet. And Atlassian. This thing gapped up on earnings and has just been nonstop since. Supposed to lose 8 cents, they made 24. Break even, and then they made 48. So pretty elevated though. From any kind of a breakout was at 273, is at 407. Spectacular move for Atlassian. Well, outside of any consolidation at this point though. I was looking at Planetary yesterday. It's getting out of a buy zone. What was I looking at yesterday? I don't remember. Let's check that out because there's a cup and handle breakout coming from kind of a low area. So I'm not sure what a target. 45 is the high, but you can take 20% here at 27. You're looking at 27 times 1.2, 32. And I think it didn't really have enough juice at 32. But it has a lot of pocket pivots. I wonder if I just take a longer look at it and maybe go for more. What were earnings like? They beat a little bit. I wonder if they had some good top line news or sales growth news or something. They're pretty on it there as well. Oh, Wall Street Bets. Huh. What's that about? IRNT. Let's take a look at that one. IRNT TMC. Geez, talk about volatility. OPAD. See? Garbage. Garbage now. PLTR, which actually has a good chart pattern, and then GME, GameStop. Almost looks like it's ready for a larger breakout to the upside. And then PLTR is actually just looks like kind of a normal, pretty good looking stock. It's already a little bit high. Let's sit up there towards the high of the day. It's tough with these ones sometimes, but it's on a breakout. Yesterday's breakout volume was excellent. I don't think you can understate that, so I think it's in a pretty good spot. Question is, does it get back to highs or not? And how does that play out? With the market being pretty choppy right now, it's also a little elevated for entry. SIVB new highs. Breakout is 608. Doesn't have a lot of momentum though. I still like EXPI, and it is definitely interesting where it's at right now. Bit of a triangle formation above the 50-day moving average. There's your support. Just found support so far. Little undercut and rally from the 50 there. Little right there. Hit it right there. Rose above it right there. Couldn't quite get down to it, so I'm hoping that's gonna be a continued trend. Now you can't hear anything? Wow. My mic's showing it's doing okay, so should be okay. All right, so Planeter and then EXPI. Oh, not much right now is looking like it wants to really get going, so I don't know if there's any real good use of any major capital at the moment. All right, Ted. EXPI. Nvidia's not doing too bad. Nice pop up. Pretty good sideways action. Moderna looks like it's got a fully fledged cup and handle. One, two, three, four, five, six. One more week. Be a fully fledged cup and handle on the way up. I don't have like a fundamental button here, do they? More info on Moderna. All right. Fundamentals. Bam. Let's see what we got. I've never been in the screen before. Jeez. Valuation, market cap, 174 billion. Wonder how much more juice they got. Earnings. Garbage, 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 garbage. Boom! That's what 2021 is going to be. James?
Birthday pass.
My birthday? Yes, it was after yours. What's up with your eyeballs? You okay? Do they hurt?
No.
Got some allergies, I think. What's up?
Um, I made you a late present.
You made me a late present. I will always accept late presents. Always. Except for right now. No, I'm just kidding. I will always accept late presents. What's this? CFRA? Research team has a hold. Market edge is long. It's under analyze. Okay. Interesting. Let's go see what it says about PLTR.
Dad, want to see it?
Yeah, where is it? Oh, I gotta go. All right, I guess we'll be back in a minute. My kids made me a late birthday present. That's awesome, man. That's super cool. All right, guess I'm back up. Okay, Planeter, let's see here. They don't have any information up here. Planeter builds software platforms for institutions, commercial, which serves customers working in non-government industries and government, which serves customers that are in agencies in the federal government. Planeter Gotham and Foundry, a software platform constructed for analysts, defense and intense. Gotham enables users to identify patterns within databases. Huh. That's actually quite a bit of information. $56 billion market cap. All right, Docs 3%. The LAC with a nice day. That's Cell H doing. Tesla still looks good. It just looks good. It's not ready to go, but it looks good. I don't know. Maybe Square's got a cup with a high handle. Definitely long enough base. I think your handle still qualifies. Square could try to go pretty pretty handily. Let's get rid of some of these lines up here. I think I'll use this one. Trying to find some way to make this thing flat. They just really haven't thought it out like TradingView has, have they? Whatever, 0.04, good enough. Yeah, so that probably could be considered a high handle, just barely up out of there. 8.2, guess it was a sequence of days. So got up there on earnings, surpassed a little bit, never quite closed above the line though. It's about 8.5. I wonder if there's any news. It tends to be a news heavy one. Not quite. That is 200-day support. Right there. And they do have earnings coming up in November 4th. So, that's 2 months. Month and a half. It's not too bad. Let's go back to global watch list. Really just, there's not that much of intrigue lately. One thing we should check out, let's go to IBD. Again, takes us to this window where the market's tanking. Crypto market's tanking, and we'll check out our distribution day status. All right, still in an uptrend. And where is it? There we go. Where's the distribution day count? That's when they got rid of that too. Big picture. I think they added a different page there. All right, 4 distribution days on the S&P, 3 on the NASDAQ. So we're not in a bad spot. I guess Crocs has been on a tear lately. Let's ASAN Crocs. Jeez. Holy crap. Where did you come from? Add you. Mr. ASAN. Where are you, ASAN? All right, we'll search for it. Develops work management platform designed to assign tasks and to track progress of projects. Sales growth. There you go, 72%. 21 billion? What is this? How are you worth $21 billion and you develop work management platform? Not sure why they don't give us the website. It's 2021. Give us the freaking website. All right, Asana Inc. Focus on work that counts. Okay, task added to project, assigned task. All these are just different UIs for the same freaking thing. Knowledge into action. It's all just freaking software. It's crazy. There we go. That's what their product is. Priority channel. Man, it's all about front end UI.
I found it.
It's just all about front end UI and user experience. All this crap is. I mean, how many different places do tasks like this? This is calendar, progress, forms. It's worth $21 billion. That's crazy. And their stock is going gangbusters. Sell to businesses, get paid. All right, there's Asana. I mean, it's definitely up beyond any kind of reach right now. It went from 21 to 121, so that's what, a 6x. So 20 billion divided by 6. Started out being worth about 3 billion. And get better with some UI stuff. That's just all UI. That just absolutely blows my mind. You know, lately what they teach you to build a task, a to-do list if you're trying to learn coding. And to me, that kind of seems like all this is. Oh, I get it. You set rules for projects, and it shows pathways. Cool. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, it's a little more than that. Not much more, but a little more. Wow. Hey, what's up, Ellie? Hey, it's going. Another boring market day. I just found a new stock called Asana, and I was taking a look at them, and I'm like, man, some of these companies, what they do, it's just, a little more respect for this now that I've looked into this a little more. I thought it was just kinda, yeah. It's well, it's not just project management. It's like workflows of all kinds. So they've got marketing workflows, operations workflows. Oh, you have used it? Is it good? It's like yeah. Their UI is probably way better. It look I saw a thing on it. I look pretty good. Is Atlassian's better? Okay. But I was look because it's the first time I seen it. You check out the chart. Chart's nuts. Chart's fucking bonkers. I'm like, damn. Oh, we just gotta sell to organizations. You could have a tool that works, that is maybe a little bit different. Sell it to fucking Amazon and all these companies and be worth $20 billion. Like some of these things just absolutely blow my mind. Looks like a shit coin. I mean, I don't know, man. Look at the volume. It's pretty stable. Hey, what's up, Mohammed? I mean, the chart looks pretty stable. Yeah, someone's buying it. I agree. Yeah, how you doing, Mohammed? All good, my friend? Anyway, so I'm looking into it and I'm like, well, because I'm building that QR code business right now. Um, Angry Mornings with Ellie and Randy. That's what it should be called. Angry Mornings with Ellie and Randy. So that's a show I would watch. Now I'm looking at this, I'm thinking of my little QR code thing, and I'm like, man, I don't know how I could make it way better, but you look at something like this, old gay couple. I don't think gay couples fight as much. Maybe less. You think they'd understand each other a little bit more. Anyway, I'm looking at this and I'm like, maybe I can make my little QR code business into something. I don't know. I got a shot. I think I'm gonna take it, man. I think I'm gonna really focus on that QR code business and try to get it going. Yeah, see, this is the only thing about their back end that I could find on their site. I didn't search the whole thing, but it's not bad. Ooh, I just thought of something I could do on with QR code menus. But be a little different on the phone though. Hold on a sec. All right. Startups are ridiculously risky business. You have to believe without logic into stuff and push it like there's nothing else. It's an illogical move. Yeah, but you know what? Life has been fucking illogical moves. Not that it's worked out for me so far, but now I'm not saying I'm gonna quit my life. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna put time and resources into this. It's relatively inexpensive to do as well. So the developers, that Caspio guy that works with my wife, I mentioned him a couple times I think before. Anyways, a project he was going to abandon. He's like, hey, you guys want to do something with this? And we're like, sure, let's do it. And I look at some of the other options out there for these really small businesses, and I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I've started three businesses prior, like real, not startup, not like software startups, but um, oh, I know. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, one of the many reasons. No, I get it. Trust me, I get it. I've started lots of businesses. I've started lots of projects, but my wife's on board and she's kicking butt on this. My developer's a little bit lazy, but he's got other development 9 to 5 stuff to do. Um, but he's doing it. I'm doing it, so I think it'll be good. It's actually it's right here. No, it's okay, Mohammed. Uh, it's actually pretty simple, and it's not even like a really expensive thing at all. It's basically it's a QR code thing. QR code lists for small businesses, restaurants, and stuff like that. So it's a QR code here. So like on your phone, you would get it's just a QR code list. It's nothing outrageous, but something simple for small businesses. Pretty low key for right now. If it has traction. So here's my plan is that if this thing I'm gonna just walk it around locally to small businesses, introduce them to it, see what they're interested in, see their feedback on it, see if they want to use it or not, and so it's just a little QR code menu. Um, but if it gets traction, I've got the second and third things to do. So it's not bad. It's in a pretty good working order. It's just a menu for right now, though. Yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying with that. You can't they can't throw you away. Well, I guess the angle I'm using right now is kind of a marketing angle. It's just to kind of make everything modernized. It's also going to be to um, I had an idea of ways that people could use it. Um, have enough staff for what? I don't anticipate this is something that they're in every single day. I so other places have QR code menus, but in my opinion, they kind of most of them take a top-down approach. Like they'll sell them the POS system, they'll sell them a lot of other digital infrastructure, and then they'll add on QR codes. We don't have that big of a team, so we're going bottom up. I'm just giving them QR codes. It's like $15 a month. It's really really cheap. But then we're gonna start going up. Like if it gets some traction, and if I can find the small businesses like this, and it adds value to them, um, then we're gonna start going up. And I thought of adding digital inventory, just all kinds of things that can start it. But one of the things with this, I think, is that we're gonna have a printing partnership, and that we're gonna sell like little teepees for tables and stickers on walls in the front door and stuff like. Yeah, at first, Mohammed, I'm gonna be pretty hands on because I'm not super enthralled in the restaurant business, but I want to get a good grip on it. So I'm gonna go talk to the owners, and I want to understand their pain points, and you know at the same time, like I mentioned, the print side, we're gonna sell the stickers that they can put on their front door and on their menu. But I mean, if it has a decent adoption rate, if we do pretty good, I want to going from the bottom up. Next up would be some type of a checkout apparatus, and then maybe even digital menus because we have all the food information anyways. So I don't know. I like the idea. It's kind of cool. It's something within our reach. But yeah, I will reach out individually to start with, just to get a feel for everything and nail down the platform, and then we'll do a lot more online stuff and try to figure out ways to go from there. But inventory, maybe later on down the line. I was thinking of just different ways to make the. I think if you have like a good digital presence, the business seems a little more legit. Like you have a good QR code menu system, could speak to quality, and I don't know. So that's it for right now. We're switching the admin UI at the moment, which is kind of what you just saw over here. So this will be done this weekend probably. So it's not life changing, and some of the like this UI on the left here kind of sucks, but we're changing that stuff. I don't know. So my wife's in it. This guy Douglas is in it, so I got a little bit of a team, which is good for me. Which is good for me. So good for a team, but I there's some other players in the space. I subscribed to one of them, and like their front end looked amazing. Their back end was absolute shit show. I couldn't find anything, and it was yeah. I'm pretty motivated. It's really cool. My wife's doing it with me because I mean, she's talented in her own right, and she's never really. The only thing she's backed me up with is my memento idea, which is a much larger undertaking. Um, but no, I'm excited about this. I am. It's not going to be Facebook. I've got um, no delusions of grandeur. I don't even know if I have goals for this, to be quite frank with you. I'm just taking it as far as it goes. And if it stops in 2 months and I have two people using it and if I've approached 30 people and two people want to use it, then it's probably a flop. But if I approach 30 people and 15 people use it, it's probably a hit. And so we'll see where it goes. And that's all I can do. So yeah, we're going to change some of the UI stuff in the back end, do some testing on different devices, and talk to these businesses, find ways that we can create value for them, find their pain points. No, I haven't read that one. I've done lots of lean startup stuff. I probably don't even have to read it. I'll write it down though. Yeah. No, I think it's good. I think there's we actually saw a business the other day that was a little bit larger. It wasn't a super small restaurant. Um, it was actually a restaurant that just expanded. They had huge, I mean, the whole restaurant was probably on like a quarter acre. It was kind of a cool indoor outdoor restaurant. It was a Mexican place. They probably had inside about 30 tables, outside probably many more outside, many more. The outside patio probably consists of like 50 or 60 tables. But I'm like, okay, if we can go to this place or a place like this, sell them like a sticker package, get the QR code menu going, and, they can slap stickers on all these tables, and they can, get access to the menu and check it out that way. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe just do little stickers on the corner of the table so it's not super obvious. You don't want the whole place peppered with QR codes. But I'm like, hey, if these guys can see value in this, and then I think we got a shot, because there's thousands and thousands and thousands of restaurants. So we can come in with QR codes and add services and get these guys up to $50, $100 a month. I don't think that'd be such a bad thing. Yeah, and then even if it's just the QR codes and the menus, it's a nice little extra source of income too. So yeah, so right now we've got a couple different. This is the user side, so you scan a QR code. This is what you see, and this is what it looks like without a photograph. If there is a photograph, then it would obviously the photograph shows up. But we have a lot of UI stuff to do. I don't think it wasn't in a good spot. It's in a better spot now. It'll be in another spot in a week or so. So yeah, so I like it. I think it's gonna work out pretty good. Just got to see if the small businesses even see value in it. Yeah, but we have two possibilities right now for printing partners, and so I think that'll be a nice little good source of revenue. All right, ASAN having a down day today. NASDAQ toward the lower part of the range. Volume's been a little bit interesting lately on the Qs. Yeah, thanks. I hope so too. I think it's a QR code menus are new, but they're not too saturated yet. All right, the volume in the Qs is a little bit discouraging. Let's go check out scope of this list here. All right, so VIX is up. STEM is up today. I think JJ bought a bunch of STEM yesterday morning for whatever reason. Oh, maybe there's a nice little reversal candle. Maybe that's why he bought it. That was interesting. That closed dead even with the prior day. That's actually not a bad bottoming signature. Little small hammer candle. GRFS, GLBE. Oh yeah, no, I'm doing the shows. Yeah, Mohammed, I'm doing the shows. If I have to stop doing the shows, the thing's really taken off. But I don't. Like I said, I don't anticipate that. The good thing about it is that I'm not paying developers thousands and thousands of dollars. I mean, that's the key thing. So it can inch along it limited profitability, and if it needs to be. Yeah. Say it takes off and I luck out, we get 100 clients or so, and doesn't get much past that if I decide to lay off of it, or don't do something with it. Have a little bit of extra income. But I'm hoping I'll do better than that. Snapchat doesn't look too bad up here. A little bit of an island. Not bad. Still some work to do. A lot of charts look like that. They look like they just have some work to do. Uber undercut recent lows. Funko hasn't been a lot lately, unfortunately. AI. I think we talked about this not too long ago. Getting a little bit of support down here at about the $47 level. Not sure if I'm ready to jump in this one, but it's in an interesting place. EXPI looks to be in a good place too. Going sideways to down. Disney. Disney actually looks like it's on the come up. Multiple moving average support about a week or two ago. Huh. Not a large percentage gain right there, but 185 to 200, 7.5, 7.5%. Yup. I mean, one of the powerhouses, absolute powerhouses in entertainment. Apple, I don't think it'll be too bad. I mean, it's still extraordinarily profitable. Um, but yeah, there's definitely some problems with it for the short term. No, Disney. Let's see if it gets back to 203. What that does. Hmm. Actually, not too bad if it goes out to December. Hey, what's up, Farhan? Disney actually. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go here in a little bit, guys. Yeah, we get back up to 203 if that trend line holds, which it may not. I don't think I can. Can I do this? You know what? Let's just take this over to TradingView for a second. There we go. Now look okay? Not too bad, huh? Maybe I need to do this one. I don't know if they give me any with like a multi. See if that fits. I don't know if that one's gonna fit. Curve polyline. A polyline. And do one on the bottom right there. Be funny if it worked out like that, huh? Made a channel right there. Out to October. Back to 203. It's actually not the worst percentage gain in the world, even with an option. 120% for it to go up 7.5% in 63 days. That would be from here to 203 by the 19th. That's November. And they have earnings coming up right before that too, apparently. That could be a problem. That could be a problem. That could work out. It's actually not the worst trade in the world. Kind of limited volatility here for Disney. Earnings in the way that that's going to be a problem. All right, guys, I got to bail. Take my kids to school. Revisit everything. So market been going up and down lately on the indexes. So we were up, down, up, down. All right, up, down, then up yesterday. And today we're down. We'll see if we end up yesterday. Tesla's been in a pretty good spot. It's just been slowly walking its way higher. Out of these lows. Just taking a sweet ass time, but it is what it is. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later or tomorrow. Or wait, today's Friday. I'll see you Monday. Have a great one.